Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 4th episode of Beast Tamer. So, last episode, we got to find the dragon girl kind of like attacking people on a bridge, I guess. And we pretty much knew how that was going to end. We were going to defeat her, contract her, bring her into the fold, the Beast Tamer harem fold. And she seems pretty gung-ho about it, you know, maybe possibly even more so than Kanade did. But we had that as a positive note. And on a less than positive note, we have the hero party once again kind of setting its sights on Rain, not in a positive way, just want to use and expose of him basically. Like, just the level of disrespect they show this man is just ridiculous. So hopefully he does not help them, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Either way, I hope the hero party gets what's coming to them, especially the hero dude of the hero party. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Yep, we see the contracting. Slime. We attack slimes. Man, imagine a dragon going up against a slime. End-game monster versus beginning game monster. Talk about unfair. I mean, if it pays the bills, I guess it's fine. I would assume you could get better quests than that. Oh yeah, I don't have any more water. I gotta order more of that. Is this opening song by the same people that did Rising of the Shield Hero? Because I swear there's parts of it that definitely sound similar. At least one spot particular jumps out at me. Yeah, definitely looking forward to the Twin Fairies. That's probably the one I'm looking most forward to. If you could have like a 3P with him, that would be great. Frank. I read that as Frank at first. Dragonoid power. Yeah, they're definitely something that needs to get taken care of, but usually by lesser groups, you know, not protagonist group. I just don't want them to touch me with their stickiness. Yeah, just be glad they're not the clothes melting type. Please do. Yeah, she's not gonna argue with you. If you want to do that, go for it. She took that literally. But yeah, it's great to see. Getting along better than I thought they would, considering, you know, last episode. Where'd they all go? Did they combine into one big slime somewhere? Well, one of you can fly, can't you? Also that. Assimilate. Like Wargame? That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna become one with the bird. Yeah, just conks out. Basically, I put in himself inside the bird. Not in a lewd way, but... Okay, he can talk as a bird too. I'm not sure I should work that way, but... At least it's just part of it. What happens if the bird dies? Hopefully the soul part returns to the body. Otherwise it would be quite risky. He keeps saying that. He so lacks self-awareness. Don't mess with my body while I'm gone. I think we found the slimes. Like all in one spot, basically. Just squish them. And that alone is pretty helpful. Definitely not as good as the fire she can do. I'm sure it's better than you're letting on because that's usually how you are. Always gonna downplaying how good he is. Let's see it. Okay, that does look pretty big. Yeah, definitely better than he let on. Without question. It was over in an instant. Also, I guess there's that too. Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that she might have some amplification of his ability too. But it makes perfect sense. Even the episode title kind of alluded to that, now that I think about it. So can he fly when he gets the fairies? But yeah, just make sure not to burn down the forest. Wow. If that doesn't encourage you, I don't know what would. Has these two incredibly gorgeous women behind him to encourage him and support him. What more could you ask for in life? Oh yes, ma'am. Teach me well. Here we go. How are there so many slimes? Really does sound cool when they say it with a Japanese accent. Fireball. That's her. Yeah, they're bad. You gotta take care of them. As you should. Meat over vegetables any day. Yeah, I should hope so. We killed a lot of slimes. She, she likes her meat, yeah. Probably the best excuse we're gonna have. Kind of like Maid Dragon in that way. Yeah, she's got the big meat. Good thing we're able to make a good living as an adventurer, because they're going to be expensive to feed. Little did I know how relevant the whole meat line would be to the episode. Good question. Yeah, you can tell how interested she isn't because the ear twitching. Flashback time. Ma even has a beast on her arm. You can at least give it a name, even if it's small. It doesn't cost anything. Like, even the unimportant little villages in, like, RPGs usually have names. Yeah, I mean, we did kind of imply that with some visuals and stuff. I want to know more about you. You're all Nakama. I'm still wondering slash waiting if we are going to get the hero party to make their move in this episode or the next. Might be the next, because this episode the title was only about, you know, Dragon Girl, Tanya. Looks so concentrated. Okay, that's how he got out fine, because he was away from the village at the time. Makes sense. Kind of remind me of Kimetsu no Yaiba a little bit in that regard. And that is horrible for a small child to have to go through. Definitely a rough life. Something that the hero party would probably never understand with their privilege. So, why were they interested in you to begin with? Don't trust it. You poor summer child. Really, you were just a glorified pack mule and servants. You weren't really one of them so much as you were used by them. I'm glad we finally communicated to Kanade, you know, how crappy the hero party was to him. Definitely good to know when we meet up with him again. I mean, nobody should have to. Kanade, so happy you're in his life. Tell him. God, she is so beautiful. That is who Rain is. They are pretty stupid. I am so with her right now. Like, these girls are psychic. Really is. I mean, she's always red, because she's, you know, a dragon. Yeah, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more that's gonna join. But it'll be fine like this as well. Okay. Just burn them all down. These orcs had no idea what they were getting themselves into. Yeah, so above slimes, as expected. Not that that's a high bar. Lickety split. Because people totally say that nowadays. I believe that. It'd be quite the upset. You know, might happen in like a hentai or something, but even then we need some kind of contrivance to make it work. Oof, oh damn, that was a tail through the body. I thought you kicked it at first. Imagine being penetrated by your tail. I have to say, I have a bad feeling about this. Because she did have that cocky line earlier. Oh, damn. That's gotta hurt. Ooh. Because, yeah, I was thinking it can't get too bad because she does have, you know, people there to help her, but... And it's... Well... I guess it would be more powerful. Yeah. I still had a sting a bit. And it was still her fault, yeah. Yeah, hopefully you learn a lesson about not, you know, letting your guard down and being overconfident from that. Like, I know it's easy to fall into that trap when you're, you know, a legendary dragon kind of character, but... Yeah, she must be taking it pretty hard. She found you again. Some orcs. In the Kokoro. What a good girl she is. Hopefully that made her feel a little bit better. I'm sure you're taking it a lot harder than he is, like... I mean, the important thing is you learned a lesson from it. There we go. Now it's all good. He doesn't ever get angry. It's not his character. And that is definitely the most important thing. I remember that you remind me of the one figure from another show that's currently airing called Akiba Maid Senso. But yeah, also nice to see those two really are getting along. This is the perfect situation. I don't know why you're complaining. Yeah, I need a lot of stamina for two of them. I'm sure you can handle it. Somebody, you should pick him up and put him in the bed while he's sleeping. Yeah, there's that glorious nightie that she has. She does wear it well. Yeah, it's almost like that. Meanwhile, I guess she smells a fishy smell in the room. I'm not sure that's true. Man, she just keeps leaning over like that, and it just keeps being amazing. And Ray not even awake to enjoy it. Luckily, I am. Also, the episode's almost over. I wonder if we're gonna end off with a meeting with the hero party. Because we're out and about, but we don't really have enough time left to do a quest or anything, so... I'm kind of wondering, yeah, what we're gonna end up on. Yeah, something to guard getting stabbed against, you know? Did he spot the hero party? Yep. As expected. Not long enough. Yeah, I mean, couldn't avoid it forever. Let's see, what time is it? I might be able to squeeze in one more reaction before lunchtime. The one missing seat. Well, I do love the designs in this show. I'm sure I've said that a few times already, but they just all look so good. The heck was on my hand? Well, Beast Tamer versus Hero. Yeah, okay. Well, that was the fourth episode of Beast Tamer, and another good one. Like I kind of thought, this definitely was a bit focused on our dragon girl, you know, Tanya, and having her kind of being incorporated into the group, and also getting to see, yeah, kind of the results, the boosting of Rain, you know, by just having a contract with her. Like we got to see kind of the results of that, getting to get a much more powerful Fire Blast, I guess it works on the healing too. I mean, the Fire Blast one for sure makes sense, but I guess healing that's fine as well. But yeah. What do I have to say about this episode, really? Not really too much. I mean, I'm absolutely loving Tanya. Like, she's great. Her design, her personality, you know. She's obviously she has a little bit of a, you know, that cockiness, right, from being an ultimate species and all that. So definitely understandable. And, you know, luckily learned a little bit from that, right? Because now that she's part of a team, her actions have consequences not just for her own self, but people she cares about, like Rain. Like, that was kind of a big takeaway for sure for her. Also, getting the backstory on Rain, you know, nothing too shocking there. I mean, we more or less could figure out that the village had something bad happen to it, right? They definitely did make that somewhat clear even before this episode, but we got some more specifics on it in this episode. And also getting to see the moment where the party picked him up and his life was ruined forever. Well, not forever, up until, you know, they did him the favor of letting him leave, right? That's kind of how I see it. But it is good to see the girls getting along pretty well. For the most part, they're both very encouraging and helpful, and clearly care about Rain a lot. So everything you could possibly hope for, and having a couple of partners, party members, Nakama. But yes, we ended off with meeting up with the hero party, and boy, am I pretty nervous about how things are going to go in the next episode. But I guess we'll have to find out next episode. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.